Alright, so this is my hashtag walkaway video. First thing I just want to say is that we've been lied to. We have been lied to. The American people have been lied to, and especially African Americans have been lied to. Alright, so this is my hashtag walkaway video. First thing I just want to say is that we've been lied to. We have been lied to. The American people have been lied to, and especially African Americans have been lied to. The Democrats are not for us. Black people vote 96% Democrat. That is ridiculous. No group ever in history has voted like that. That is just ridiculous. And these are the people that's doing the most harm to the black community. The Democrats are the party that founded the KKK. The Democrats are the party of the welfare system, which hurt black people, which hurt everybody, but it really destroyed the black community. They the ones that put drugs in the hood. They're the ones that Joe Biden was the one that did the crime bill. Like the Democrats have never been for the people. They have never been for the people. And we've been lied to because the Democrats have their hand in a lot of stuff that affects our culture, like the public school systems. They got their hand in Hollywood, and they own a lot of the mass media platforms. And so it's really hard. It'd be hard to even think another way if you've never been shown another way. And I think it's particularly interesting because a lot of black people are supposed to be Christians, but you're voting for the anti-God party. You're voting for abortion, and you're voting for, you believe in racism, and you believe that white people hate you and you hate black people, and you basically you're supporting criminals, and it just doesn't make any sense. And if you're a Christian, naturally, if you're a real Christian, you're supposed to be conservative. You're supposed to have more God-like values, and that's supposed to reflect in your voting. But our people have just been so demoralized, and I see that now because I had to walk away and really look at our culture, because our culture is destructive. The African American culture is completely destructive, and they tell you that it's because of slavery, which just isn't true. They got a thing called post-traumatic slave disorder. It's just made up. It's just made up. It's just a lie to coddle black people into saying, oh, you're a victim. It's okay if you go kill somebody. You're a victim. It's okay if you don't go to work. You're a victim. You're a victim, which is just a lie. And they're pushing this victim politics along with this identity politics, and it's just ridiculous, and it's so destructive to the American culture. And my journey particularly started when I moved in with my girlfriend, and she was staying with me for a couple of months, and then we ended up both moving back into her apartment. She had like a dorm style apartment, and it was like 2 rooms connected by a bathroom, and they told her in the lease that it would be, if they were to put somebody in the other room, it'd be somebody of the same sex. So when we come back from my house, we moved back in, and the first thing we noticed that, okay, it's somebody in the other room, because they've been using the bathroom. We can hear somebody over there. And when we get in, we see that whoever this person is looked like they hadn't flushed the toilet in months. It was hair had fallen out in the sink and in the tub and in the toilet and stuff. And we was hearing, we were assuming that it was a girl over there, but we would only hear a boy. We would hear a deep voice through the wall. So we're like, okay, well, she has a boyfriend over a lot. I guess it's not a problem. So we realized that the girl that's over there is a man with breasts. So at this point, she's super uncomfortable because I'm not gonna always be there. So she writes an email to her landlord, and the landlord called her and said, yeah, we can't discriminate against this person. We can't move them out the room because they identify as a girl or as a woman. So instead, they moved us out of the room that we were there first and moved us down the hall to a smaller room for the same amount of rent. So that's when we really started to question a lot of stuff, like what is going on? Why is something like this happening? Why is this allowed to happen? So we started looking into the wormhole of like conservative speakers, and we came across Matt Walsh first, and he was really talking about it a lot. And we're just like, wow, this man is talking about exactly what's going on. This is exactly what's going on. So why is this happening? And then you come to realize, like, wow, these so-called Democrats is kind of crazy. Like, these policies are literally extreme. So we just got deeper down the wormhole. We came across Ben Shapiro. We seen videos of Ben Shapiro owning people all the time, but we didn't know who Ben Shapiro was. So now we got more context, like, oh, this is why he owned people, because he got facts, he got logic, he got some type of common sense, and these people that he talking to don't. And you come to realize the true origin of the Democratic Party, the party of the KKK, the party of slaves, the party of control and power, the Communist Party. And the Democrats have been infiltrated by the communists, and that's why they funded movements like the Black Lives Matter, and the Women's March Matter, all this, the feminism and the misogyny and the abortion and the Black Power, all that stuff. That's just all communist thinking, because it's anti-America, anti-man, anti-God. And if you're a Christian, you shouldn't stand for that. You just simply shouldn't stand for that, because it's contradictory to your belief if you're a true Christian, or if you're, of any faith, that it's just anti-God. So it's really interesting to see that our people have just basically just been fooled. They've been fooled en masse, and it's ridiculous to see this happening. And I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I had to walk away from the Democratic Party as I came to know the truth. And I truly accepted Jesus Christ into my heart, and he allowed me to see that we've been lied to. African Americans have been lied to. First it was, oh, we were kings in Africa, then they came and stole us, they came and took our people and did this to our people and stuff, and that's just a lie. It's just a lie. We were slaves in Africa, and then Arabs came and sold us to the four corners of the earth, and the Europeans bought us. That's simply what it was. And that's just lie number one. And then the next lie is like, oh, because you were slaves and because the white man is bad, you can't be racist, so you can it's pretty much free game on white people. You can beat them up, call them whatever, bully them, all type of stuff, because you can't be racist, you're a victim. And I don't identify with that victim mindset. Like, I didn't understand that the man was holding me back, considering I lived around black people, and the person that was most likely to do something to me was black. Like, 14% of the population is committing 50% of the murders. Has nothing to do with slavery. It's ridiculous. And these people, it got my people under this psychosis, and it's amazing that these people are just they're drinking the Kool-Aid, and then they look at a black conservative as if we're crazy, and they'll call you an Uncle Tom and all that stuff, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's just literal projection from the left. And like, when you get into politics, and a lot of these people talking politics, and they not even in the politics, they just saying what they've been told. You just don't like Donald Trump. You just think any conservative any Republican is racist off bat. You just think that anybody that's white is racist. It's just not true. It's just not true, and our people got to stop believing in it. So I decided to walk away, and I had to just change my thinking and change my heart. Because we can't be voting Democrat. The Democrats are literally communists at this point. The reason why people flee their countries and come to America is because they're fleeing from most of these communist countries where they have dictators and kings and stuff. Like, this is a democracy where we can vote for the people that we want to elect. And people are coming here because you have your free will, you have freedom to choose. And the left is really trying to silence that and silence free speech, and they're the fascists, and they're it's like fascism is the number one trait of communism. Like, you silence the other party, and then you eradicate them, and you only have one party. They want a one-party system, and that's why they're just trying to take control over people. And they're using the media, the schools. Yeah, they're using the media and the schools, and everybody's already pretty much been indoctrinated at this point, and people just still voting for it, and then you complain about change. There's no such thing as white supremacy. It's Democrat supremacy. It's crazy. The same people that's voting for the Democrats are the same people that's complaining about Democrat policies, and then they just go back and vote Democrat. It's literal insanity. It's really insane. So that's why I had to make this video and share my story. #walkaway.
For more great videos, download the Walkaway Social app at walkawaysocial.com. Share your testimonial and join our community.